Welcome back, everyone. The oxygen not included. So, last episode we started building out towards our chlorine tank over here. Hopefully, it'll be enough to contain it all. There's quite actually a lot of chlorine gas now that I look around a little bit more. So, I don't think this area is going to be big enough. We can always expand it though too. Like we could have it come out all the way over here. Like move the airlock right here too. Have it come out all the way over here and maybe down here too. The problem is that we have this hydrogen gas over here too. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe, actually, it may be better to use this whole area right here. And then come up like over here or something like that. So I think that's what we'll try to do, looking at it a bit more closely. I guess pinch of pepper plants, they like polluted water, phosphorate, and then they create pepper nuts. But do they actually like, I guess they don't need any particular type of gas or anything. Do the Drecos? Is that why, maybe? Non-hostile critters that graze on pinch of pepper plants, balm lily, or mealwood. Their backsides are covered in thick woolly fibers that only grow in hydrogen climates. Oh, so you could probably use these for clothing, right? So they eat balm lily, mealwood. And then, yeah, you can shear them for reed fiber. Oh, interesting. And if you have them just eat mealwood, they eat a ton of it. The pinch of pepper plant, though, I guess they don't... They just require enough gas. And then you have to have phosphorite, too. Yeah. Phosphorite might be something that we actually need a lot of, too. Obviously we have some over here, and it is marked like as an agriculture ingredient, too. There is some phosphorite around here that we can get automatically. We'll mine this out from up here. In fact, let's just do that for now. Alright. Yeah, eventually, when we clear out the polluted water here, we'll drop the mesh tiles below the airflow tiles down here, and then we can knock out the airflow tiles without losing the copper. Obviously, we could actually walk down here and pick this stuff up, but I'm gonna try to save my duplicants from that horrific fate. The pollution is subsiding. So that's good news. There is still quite a lot of it, but it is declining. There's actually a lot of it right here. Yeah. It's floating around. Not much we can do about it, sadly. Slicksters are still having trouble with oxygen. Coal generators helping, not enough though. So we need to pull oxygen into this area. Let's see what items we have, so we can get some dirt. Yeah, some dirt. We have plenty of dirt, but whatever, we'll take more. Let's see. I was gonna build this ladder up here so we get some of this gold and then more slime too, but kind of want to focus on this for now. We're barely avoiding the slicksters. Yeah, they just eat that instantly. Kind of crazy, to be honest. Let's knock that out really quick. Okay, we just finished research. We now have metal tiles for that sophisticated look. We'll tile this all instead, actually. This is going to connect if we're not careful. So they can do all that just fine. Okay, we got to be really careful if we do this. Okay, so she's going to do that. That's okay for now. Yep, that's okay too. That is technically okay as well. And that is not okay. Cancel all that digging, and then you can dig over here. Cancel that digging. It says it's oxygen, but it's also red. Very thin, I guess. Getting some O2. And then I will put this tile down here. Hopefully they draw all this stuff up. In fact, we had a sweeping container. So I'm gonna... how do we just... Is there a button to just empty it? There we go. All standard. Sweep only. Okay, good. So now we can do a sweep. Get all that stuff out of here. Oh, okay, okay, good. I'm not opening it yet. Bubbles is a hauler. She just picked up 1,500 kilograms of stuff. That's nice. Alright, so we're gonna have to stop that for now. Stop all that for now. That helped save a bit of time. Glad I thought of that. So sweeping that too. And then we'll mine all this too. Honestly, that's like a lot of carbon dioxide. It's got a lot of diseases in it, but we do have our airlock set up now. We'll also close this door. Okay, and then we can put in yet another airlock right here, actually. Because this is very disease-ridden slime lung, but I'm thinking about letting the carbon dioxide drop. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. So let's temporarily deconstruct these two to facilitate that. This will be a 2-wide pipe, basically, kinda, that comes on down, and then fully 3-wide right here. Let's wall this for now, just to kind of make sure we get the. And we'll also sweep all this stuff up. So this will be an airflow tile. This will also be an airflow tile. Okay, and once we get this airlock in too, I think we'll be good to do it. It's going to be nasty stuff. Actually, it is kind of interesting how it seems like the germs are kind of dying, doesn't it? Maybe not. Maybe they're just floating around, actually. I don't know. Maybe they are kind of dying. Because it did say that polluted oxygen dies in polluted oxygen into a deodorizer becomes clay and oxygen. So you lose a little bit of it because the pollution becomes clay, probably. Yeah. 140. I was about to say, because the mass should be equal on both sides. I wasn't sure that it was there for a second. But then again, I guess we do lose some mass in equations like this. But this is probably because this creature is getting older, right? And it's going to eventually become food. Which actually, today's the last day for the Puffed. So we're about to watch him die. Rest in peace, Puff. Rested Puff. Is he just gonna collapse right in front of our eyes? He's inhaling his last little bit of polluted oxygen before he passes away. He knows his time is near. He can feel it. I wonder if they have a set second of the day that they die or something, or maybe it is just the full 75 cycles from when they're born, so it keeps track of all that on the background. Yep. So should die any second now, I think. Oh, cool! The wood burner's running too. So yeah, right now the slicksters are having a good time, and then yeah, we'll knock this off. This does mean the carbon skimmer isn't running at all, which is a bit disastrous for us, isn't it? I think I'm gonna disable this oxygen diffuser. We'll see what life is like. There's actually very little oxygen right here, to be honest, but a lot of oxygen elsewhere, so we'll see. See if 3 can keep us going as long as we don't run out of algae. I think that was the problem, is that we just ran out of algae. Speaking of which... let's just mine all of this. Just to have a crap ton of algae and we don't have to worry about it for a long time. They haven't been able to get... oh, this is unreachable. What? Why is that unreachable? Oh, right. And then this should be a airlock. Airlocks do slow us down, but I think it's a necessary cost. So obviously having less area where we have to create oxygen for is going to be ideal in the long term. Yep. So this could also be an area where we could put like a single slickster maybe. I'm surprised that the sage hatch is able to eat still. He hasn't complained at all. Well, I guess he eats other things, so he's been eating probably sandstone and whatnot. We might kill, yeah, I think I'm gonna attack and kill this sage hatch. Everyone's coming over to blast him. He's like, what are you doing to me? Poor guy. He's meat now. We'll have a new one coming here soon. Looks like food production is more than adequate now. Good, we got some wood as well, so I think things are starting to move in the right direction. We don't have enough coal, clearly, for... what's tidying again? Oh yeah, okay. Max has something to build. We want him to build first. Because we don't have anyone else that can do building, so Max's new thing is for sure building. And then he can be a tidier as well, as opposed to a supplier. That'll work. Okay, so yeah, I think we're just gonna puncture this, right? It's quite a lot of... there's some CO2 in this air as well, but we can always pump that out. Yeah, we just gotta wait for this airlock to be constructed, and I think that'll be it. I think so. Might even be a good idea to knock this out, but we'll see. Right, so let's put this as urgent. We might have to think about doing the temporary pump. So, I guess we could just do a ladder straight down into this and then put the pump right here, huh? Because we found out they will actually just swim in the water. And then pump water, yeah, we'll have to run up a pipe over here instead. So we'll make all this tile. Like that. Alright. Moment of truth. I don't see a progress bar on this one, but I'm sure it'll be done by the time we get to that. May even be a good idea to deconstruct this temporarily. Nah, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll all flow down here eventually anyway, because this is the lowest point right here anyway. Yeah. I think this will work. Okay. Now, get out of the area. It's nastiness. Already starting to be nasty over here. Of course, someone's going to suffer when they come over here to refill the generators, but not much we can do about that. Wood burner's able to run periodically, so that's good. Would like it to be a little bit better, but we do not have a spare plant. The thimble reed is a thing now, and that also produces reed fiber. Thimble? That's what it's called? Yep, thimble reed. Just needs to be warm or regular temperature, any kind of atmosphere, twice, and then it uses polluted water. So, yeah. Now we could expand just a little bit just to get a couple things thimble reed over here. It's like this. And then this water piping can come down here instead of this. Probably look better anyway, wouldn't it? Maybe we should just do 2 spots for now. So let's knock that out. And then if I do that, that should be fine. I hope. I think it'll be fine. Meep has a point, so he can get pyrotechnics now. Max can do improved carrying, and then he can do mechatronics engineering, which is for conveyor rails. Interesting. Power control station. Produces microchips to increase the power output of generators. What? Wait, we can just do that? So we could just add a microchip to these 2 generators? It says we need refined metal, so we've got to have... we've got to make a metal refinery first. Significantly heats and outputs the liquid piped into it. Produces refined metals from raw metal ore. Holy cow, look at the size of this thing. Do need to keep an eye out for oxygen. It seems like we are starting to deplete up here, but that is fine for now, so we'll see how that goes. They did mine all of this out, so for the most part, so we should have quite a lot of algae. Shouldn't have to worry about that for a while, so this will be a good test to see if 3 oxygen diffusers is enough. It might not be. We'll see. Hydroponics right here, and then one right here as well. So we're going to put the tile right here, and right here as well. Picked up 1 wood. What? Did I read that right? She only picked up 1? What was that about? It's ridiculous. Growth halted pressure. So they do need gas pressure. It seems to be okay for now, but it is kind of slowing them down. So we may need this diffuser. Let's run the plumbing. Like that. And then we'll have to shut this generator down while we move things around over here, but we're not ready to do it yet anyway, so. When are they going to do this? How is this going too? So carbon dioxide flowing in exactly like how we would expect. So, yeah. The slicksters are loving life. They're happy. They are looking for food. This will be cool, so we can finally make some refined metals. Okay, so, oh, it's awaiting coolant. Oh, shoot. They didn't tell us about this. Duplicants will not fabricate items unless recipes are queued. Holy cow! 1.2 kilowatts of power? Creates quite a bit of heat. Alright, so it takes, yeah, no matter what it takes, I guess, way too much power, number one. And then, which is okay. I mean, if we need to run it, we can do it temporarily, and we can just spin up a couple extra manual generators and have them run. Must receive liquid. What kind of liquid is it? Awaiting coolant. Super coolant. We need an emulsifier to create super coolant. So we need petroleum first. And we need gold first. And fullerene. What is fullerene? C60. Fullerene is a form of coal consisting of spherical modules. Rare resource. There's no way we need all this stuff just to get things going, huh? Super coolant. Oh, man. Yeah, either way. So if it's actually correct here in what it's saying, I guess we need super coolant. Which we need gold for. So I guess our first thing to do would be to crush gold amalgam, because I think if you crush it, yeah, you don't get as much of it back. You do get sand as well, but this will work. So we can get gold that way, but we need petroleum. I think that's something that we'll get with our crude oil at some point. But then fullerene, we have no idea where this comes from. It's a rare resource. Well, it might be a while before we do this. That's unfortunate. Copper to copper, gold amalgam to gold. Drat. And then that's the only way to make refined metal, right? Increased decor value. Metal ore can be refined. Oh yeah, technically, I guess we don't need. So we were thinking we needed a metal refinery to make refined metal, but in reality, we just need a rock crusher to crush this gold amalgam down. So we'll just have to use gold for now. Okay. Maybe we got ahead of ourselves with this metal refinery here. So this is instead what we want. Yeah, this is around more our speed. 240 watts of power. All right. Okay, so this thing is also huge. So sadly, let's deconstruct this thing for now. We don't need that. And then in its place, we'll put down a rock crusher. Yep, looks like it's gonna go right over it in the same spot. So. Nice. We can get all this too. What is this? CO2. Okay, perfect. Yep, looks good to me. Yep. Alright. Polluted oxygen is up here. That's okay. Might be nice to get all this polluted oxygen out of here. We could pump it into this territory. Then again, there's quite a lot of gas up here, to be honest. If we put some tile down here, we can start mining this out. Yep. Including this. Yeah, there we go. We'll get up here eventually. Yeah, would probably be a good idea to get this oxygen out of here, but I don't know where I want to put it. Because we don't want to breathe it, number one. Yeah, it's kind of nasty, isn't it? But it doesn't look like this territory. So now, if we mine out this area a bit more, this should allow for more gas in the area. Of course, this water is creating the gas, though. Would be nice if we could turn polluted oxygen into regular oxygen, which we can actually with the deodorizer, right? Uses sand. Yeah. Uses sand. Creates oxygen in clay. So we could do, we could put down a temporary deodorizer up here or something. It's not going to get rid of the slime lung, though, is the other issue. Not sure what I want to do about that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Let's mine this out. Yeah. And they should be able to build all this, I think. Actually, let's cancel this. Cancel that. And cancel that. So now they definitely should be able to do all of this. Right? Oh yeah, we have to Finish the ladder. Yeah, this is disgusting oxygen, man. There we go. Rock Crusher will come in. A bit more algae too for us. Yeah, they should be able to get to all of this. So we'll just turn up the priority ever so slightly. Insufficient oxygen. Yeah, so we are barely not able to keep up with this. So we'll have to enable this. Puffed Prince is doing the thing. Is there some polluted water right here? Mop that. One of these spots is good for gold amalgam, right? Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. So they're just busy then. Fair enough. Fair enough. Quite a lot of tasks, to be honest. It'll help having this ladder up here. Yeah, yucky lungs indeed. This also means we could probably disable this checkpoint, but then again, I don't really want our guys just walking through this area without oxygen. Now I guess they can, though. So, let's see. Passing left through this door is not permitted. Passing right through this door. Because then we'd have to create a whole loop where we just walk the whole way around. That doesn't make any sense. We could allow just certain people. Like now Max can't use the store at all, for example. Let's see. Who do we want here at all anyway? We want to make sure that we can always do digging. So Catalina, Bubbles for hauling. And then Max for construction. Max, Bubbles, Catalina. There we go. So now the only people that can come in here are those three. I think that'll work. So she's just gonna walk in here. Yeah. I guess that is what it is. Yeah, she's gonna breathe that in. So let me think about this then again. Maybe maybe no one should be able to come through this door anymore now. Let's lock it. Okay. You frickin' moron. Get out of the... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. So now, the only people that can come into this area are those three. I think that's fine. So, the amount of polluted germs appears to be... Well, I'm not actually sure it's declining. I think it's just spreading. Yeah, I think it's just spreading. The deodorizer is getting rid of the pollutedness, so that's good at least. But the germs will remain. Catalina's a slightly stressed at 2%. I think it's fine. We do have too much food generation, so I'm thinking about disabling some of this. Inject all resources from this container. What? Let's just disable all these. The refrigerator has been pretty nice, clearly. We got 10,000 kilocalories of rice loaf. Of course, it would be nice to make some nicer foods at some point. Oh yeah, that's right. We were creating this area too. It's already got the piping, so let's disable this building. Do thimble read? Oh, is this thing too tall? It might be too tall. Which is okay, actually. We're going to get rid of this tile. And this tile. And now, yeah, it'll work. Perfect. There we go. And then we'll run power this way as well. Once all that's done and this pipe is drained of polluted water, we'll kill this section and then wire it over here. In fact, we could probably do that right now. Body temperature. Oh no. It's too cold. Oh, I think it's just too cold temporarily. It says it needs 22 to 37. Yeah, it's warming up. It'll take just a moment. So is this all done? Yes, it is. Is the power all done? Eventually I will know what these buttons are. F2 is power. Yep, all done. So, what's the water situation look like? Okay, we'll have to wait for this. Good, downtime. So by the time the next day is up, I assume this pump will be drained. Most likely. Yep. Thimbleweed is growing now. Perfect. Cool. So I guess we can do clothing. I don't exactly know what that we'll do snazzy suits into primo garb. What? Use refined metal. 1 snazzy suit and 3 reed fiber becomes a primo garb. Okay, perfect. So... what? Why is this listed like 4 times? Or actually like 12. Okay. Well, that's cool. We do have 1 snazzy suit. I don't know how to make another snazzy suit. I guess you just have to find them. Surely not, right? Thimble reed. Reed fiber. All it does... okay, clothing. Oh, okay, here we go. Atmos suits, jet suits, pajamas, protects the wearer from cold by increasing insulation. Pajamas, reducing stamina. Okay, we just ran out of power. We may want to put down temporarily a second jumbo battery. I think we originally set out on the refined metal stuff so we could get down this smart battery. But I'm thinking we're going to have to put down another jumbo battery right here. Temporarily. And then put down another manual generator right here. So we can smooth out power. Or really create more power, too, to be honest. Alright, so the rock crusher can make copper ore. Really? Looks like a lot of things just become sand. Oh, I guess, yeah. So the rock crusher is just a less efficient metal refinery. Okay. So yeah, we can make copper. Yeah, I'd prefer to use copper for the refined metal instead of gold because my assumption... electrum becomes gold? I guess so. That makes sense, I guess, actually, now that I think about it. Sort of. Yeah, I'd rather use copper because we have more of it, number one, and I know gold is going to be used in some electronics, just from my background of working on computers. That's a cheat from me. I know that one in advance. Yeah, so let's do, let's see, a single unit of this exercise will create, we'll take 100 kilograms of copper, which we have 15 tons of it, and then create a copper ore, and then create 50 kilograms of copper, which is really good on decor, and it has thermal conductivity, which we'll probably need at some point. So let's just do one to start. And then let's just kind of do that for now. Hopefully someone comes along and runs this one as well. Yeah, okay, good. The polluted water is drained, so... Yep, so we can deconstruct. There we go. Okay, yeah, I think the amount of slime lung around here is dissipating over time. So that's good. And then obviously any CO2 that has slime lung in it is being consumed by these guys, so they don't care. Look at how happy he is. It's cold. Move out of here. It is actually getting a little warmer, which is good. Actually, these slicksters like that, so that's another good reason to have all of our, you know, heavy-duty machinery over here, too. Yeah, once a duplicant is available, they will come over here and make copper. I'm assuming, yeah, we do have the ability to use the rock crusher, right? That's like... Yeah, I kind of want to check out this microchip stuff, too. Where's the microchip? Yeah, right. The power control station creates microchips. Which we also need refined metal for. Okay, yeah, so we got to get this going. I'm assuming someone will come over here and do it at some point. Industrial machinery is the category, I guess. I'm not sure which one it is. Let's just... Geotuner. Not going to be a art thing. It's not going to be a grilling thing. Actually, I guess it's none of these. Maybe maybe anyone can do it, and we're just waiting for someone to come along, I guess. Oh, yep. Nisbet's slamming it. Nice. Very nice. So we'll probably actually want to queue up a bit of it. Alright. Looking good. Yeah, our carbon skimmer doesn't run anymore at all. Which is kind of sad. What does this thing do for us? It actually uses water, though, to filter carbon dioxide. So it's actually kind of good that we don't need this anymore, right? It's the same section, so uses a lot of water, purges carbon dioxide, and then creates polluted water, right? So obviously, since we're creating all the polluted water we need from the algae distiller, I think it's kind of a good thing we are not running the carbon skimmer. That just means that our reliance on liquid has declined, which is perfect, actually. Let's check out what we have in our printer. Spicy tofu, that sounds delicious. Nikola Tesla is good at machining. Who would have imagined? Yeah, I don't really think we need another duplicant, so let's just have some delicious tofu. Wow, that was a lot. I was watching that. It's 12K, yeah, 12K kilocalories for a spicy tofu. That's good stuff. We still have our salt water sitting right here, too. Which we'll use eventually. Poor Max, dying from allergies. Yeah, so we now have quite a lot of power storage capabilities. Falls below 75%, just to keep power topped. Because we're going to be using a lot of it while we do this heavy-duty machining. Right now, wood burner and coal generator running, so, you we're fine, but... Okay, we could probably start to mine out, whoops, that. That'll allow us to finish up all this area. And then we can mine that too. We can also put down... Oh, right, this is all going to be temporary, I think, right? Yeah, I think it's all temporary for now. I'm just going to come over here and then mine out as much as we can right here. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, so the first thing will be a new battery, which we may... I mean, we don't really want to waste this power. Kill the liquid pipe, make sure that no liquid is coming over here, so that will yet again reduce our reliance on liquid, which is going to be ideal here, I think. It's a lot of CO2 over there. This is the lowest point right now, too. So we could just put the carbon skimmer right here now instead, but... Because, yeah, we are not creating any carbon over here. We were, for a while, thinking that we would have our just dangerous gases over here, but given the slime lungs, or the slickster situation, makes a bit more sense. Yes, I don't like it if it's cooler than 50 degrees Celsius. I don't think we can do too much about that. They're just gonna have to get used to it, sadly, because I don't know how to create more temperature around here yet. I guess maybe if we put like copper tiles down, which we could do now, like, and then copper airflow tiles. I don't know, maybe that would. I'm not sure. I feel like there should be like a heater, you know what I mean? And maybe there is one and I just haven't seen it. Obviously, a lot of these things generate heat, but not like a whole lot. It dissipates very quickly, especially in open air like this. We may move this oxygen diffuser right here and then put the jumbo battery in right here. And then maybe like disable these buildings. I don't know. See how much power we use overnight. Oh, oh, what the? Oh. Oh, I see. Alright. It's my bad. I should have known that this would happen. We'll mine out like that. Oh. Right, we forgot to turn this back on. So, enable that building. That's okay. They just won't grow overnight here. It's pretty incredible how quickly these slicksters eat CO2. So we'll mine that out. Deconstruct this. this, and then put this tile down. And this tile down for now, too. And then I think we could just deconstruct these for now, so let's do that. Yeah, let's just deconstruct it entirely. There we go. So we don't see this complaining about it. We could just disable this building for now to let the batteries drain. How much refined metal do we have, actually? Can we create the... Yeah, we can create this single smart battery, so... Try to let these jumbo batteries drain. Yep, here we go. Let's sweep all this stuff up too, just to get it all out of the way. And then we'll do our trick. There we go, just like that. We have effectively created a dwarf fortress dumping spot. Using just a bit of ingenuity. Yep. So eventually I assume we'll pick up this water and use it. Oh, okay, that works. It's kind of a mess right now, so... Let's try to get this cleaned up a bit. Right, we were also going to create... Yep, a water pump, like that. And then pump this water into this area. So let's get started on that too. Hopefully we can reach all this. Maybe it'd be safer to just do this. I'm sure we can reach that. Actually, the water pump has to go right here. Plumbing. Liquid pump. And I guess we're going to be able to run power to this. Yep, this is the main grid. And this is the output right here, right? Output pipe, yep. Just like that. Let's see. Hold on. Power switch. Higher priority. So we can turn this off, just in case we need to. And honestly, we're also going to be pulling water in here from other sources, probably, over time. You know, temporarily. So, yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, should be. We'll have to think about that. Comes across over here, and yeah, it would drain a bit. And then we could put tiles down here, which should shove the water up. Okay. Switch is in, off. Slicksters do eat a lot of CO2. We even knocked this part of CO2 out to feed them a bit. So they are going to be out of CO2 here. Not much I can do about that. Could manually pump some CO2 over here. Could even pump CO2 from this room. Might not be a bad idea, actually, because all this CO2 is going to go away as soon as we activate this pump, I believe, right? Or would the CO2 push up? I'm not sure about that. Let's do this temporarily. So, ventilation, gas pump. Oh, that's right, it has to be submerged into gas. And then actually we could probably sweep all this stuff out now too. I kind of feel bad for our duplicants. Let's give them some time, shall we? It's a lot of work that we've been giving them. Okay, good. So, perfect. So we can disable that for now. Looks like we're going to have clothing soon. We do have one snazzy suit. I don't know where to get snazzy suits otherwise. Let's look at the research. Because there was... exosuits, even. Textile loom. Okay, so that's how we probably create clothing, right? Textile loom. So 4x3, holy cow. Uses refined metal, takes reed fiber, creates a snazzy suit. Perfect. So we could actually have snazzy suits for everyone here soon. Doesn't use a whole lot of power either, so that's good. Yeah, so let's queue that then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the water up a little bit. Right here and right here probably too. And then when this water level is kind of drained out completely, then we'll shove the CO2 in this area over here using a gas pump. So we'll probably knock out this ladder, and then put the gas pump in here, drain the CO2. Once it's fully drained, then we remove all of that and then pump the water in. So this will be an operation that we kind of have to keep an eye out for, on for a while. But I think it'll be well worth it, so. There's still a lot of gas pressure in this room. So I don't think it's going to be a problem anymore, though. I think we were doing that so we could get the polluted oxygen into here, but no power. Oh, right, we forgot to turn this on again. Right, so actually, we gotta deconstruct this thing, highest priority. Deconstruct highest priority. And then, hopefully we can make 2 of these smart batteries. We got plenty of wood too. Nice. Did we disable these? Is that what's... Oh yeah, we did. Right. Okay, good. At some point we'll have to find more coal too. I don't really think that's like a big concern. But it is one. It is definitely a concern. Because we do have some right here. Could mine out. Unrefrigerated... What? Oh, right. I guess that's true. So right now the refrigerator's not running. A temporary issue that we created on our own, so... Yep. Knock these 2 things out. And then build the generators here ASAP. High priority. We actually don't have enough, but that's okay. We'll start with a single smart battery and go from there. So this also means we can enable these now too. We'll leave the coal generator off for now. Yep, here comes the good copper. Max has got us. Sends a green signal or red based on logic activation parameters. Smart batteries send a green when they require charging. Oh, interesting. So we could create some automation here where it automatically turns on generators instead of relying on, I guess, these percentages to go. Oh, let's see. High threshold, low threshold. Sends a green when battery is less than 0% charged until it is high threshold charged, which is when it sends a red signal. Okay. It's fine. We won't use the signals for now, but well, these things only store 20 kilojoules. Kilojoules. This thing stores... Doesn't actually say. I think it was more like 40, right, for a jumbo battery? So let's just get another jumbo battery down for now. I was expecting maybe we could just switch everything over to smart batteries, but I don't know if this is enough. Yeah, the jumbo batteries store 40. Obviously, we could just have an array of smart batteries, too. But for now, I think this is a better idea. Smart battery will drain at a slower rate than the jumbo. So it would probably be ideal instead to have like 3 smarts instead right here. Speaking of which then, let's create more of this juicy copper, so we can create more advanced facilities like our loom and whatnot. They are researching that right now. Oh, and then the drywall too. Okay. We did get some drywall colors before. So, I guess we can actually create drywall now. Eventually I want to take a look at this natural gas geyser too. This seems pretty cool. But might be a while. It's surrounded by polluted oxygen tanks. Here's hydrogen. Light fixture. Unknown. What is this? Oh man. I love that there's something going on in this game though. There's no enemies so far, but I do like the sci-fi horror bit that we got going on over here, so we'll have to get power running to this at some point. I don't know when we'll be able to do that, but there's the slime. We do have plenty of algae too, so that makes me feel good. It's just lying around, so. And people are allowed to go in, so we're good as far as that goes. Yep, Bubbles, in fact, is going in right now. And the amount of slime lung is definitely declining, so I think we're good with the double mechanized airlocks. Seems to be a better way of handling it. Two more thimble reed seeds right there, but I think we're good with the two that we got going on right now. We could add two more right here, but I kind of want to save this for another arbor tree. And in fact, what we might do is we might move this manual generator over here instead, and then have more advanced hydroponics up here. The dirty water hydroponics, I should say, polluted water. So this is storage is unavailable. Oh, gotcha. Dump. And then allow all. Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress. One of these days, maybe I should play Dwarf Fortress on the channel. What do you guys think? I'm not very good at it, but it's a lot of fun. Let me know if you would like to see a Dwarf Fortress at some point. Yep, so obviously, what else are we creating with this rock crusher? Because, oh yeah, into sand as well. Sand is good stuff. We do need that for filtration, so I'm not mad at that. It does suck that we lose a little bit of metal, but it's a necessary evil. So, two more tiles right here. Sparkle flattered sticker bombing? What? What in the Gen Z is that? Sparkle flattered. A sparkle streaker's sparkles dazzled this duplicant. What? Sticker bombing and slapping stickers onto everything. Everyone's gonna love these. Oh dear. This is the type of person that I do not get along with usually. Okay. That's actually polluted water. Oh, so all the germs settled right there. Gotcha. That's fine. Alright, so the textile production is done. So that would be this textile loom right here. Holy cow. Interesting. Well, does the textile loom create... doesn't create any CO2, right? Textile loom. Doesn't say it does. So we could put that like right here. And I think this will be the last thing that we do for this episode. Let's flip that. Oh, we can't flip it. No, that's fine. It's just a single power cord up here. Yeah, let's put it right there then. And then power. Might be nice to have a switch as well, because I think even if something is disabled, I think it does use power, right? Let's operate under that assumption then, and just wire through there like that. Just to be on the safe side. So, nice. Textile loom. So we've got some heavier industries going on here. I think that's probably a good spot to call it for now. Not sure how long I've been playing again, like usual. Seems like we're barely keeping up with power generation, but it's really just us running right now, so that's probably good. We'll turn on the wood generator. Oh, it is turned on, so I guess we don't have enough wood. Oh, it's downtime. They have the wood, it's just sitting up here, so they haven't been able to supply it, I guess. Starting to wonder if maybe it'd be a better idea to have like just a small room that has an airflow tile, you know, airflow vents down here, and then we let the CO2 fall all the way down here like this. That way we can walk over here easily with the wood in hand to supply the burner. I don't know if maybe that's the problem. We're probably going to run out of power overnight. We'll see though, I guess. Actually, these things generate quite a lot of heat. Maybe it would have been a better idea to have the smart batteries over here. We can still move them over. Put one right here and one right here. Yeah, that may be what we have to do. Anyway, like I said, that's a pretty good spot to call it. Let me know what you think. Seems like we're moving in a pretty good direction. And we'll get eventually we'll get the chlorine gas into this area when we finally finish construction of this. This is kind of halted as of now because we've been doing a lot of heavy industry. I think it'll work out in our favor though. So either way, until next time, peace.